Alright guys, so I just picked up my red-tailed golden Arowana. I have a 150 gallon stock tank with a 1600 gallon pond filter and a Venturi pump in there to add air. This is a temporary setup, guys. This is going to be my sump for my saltwater cube tank that I'm building here in the next month. Unfortunately, this fish just kind of showed up on my doorstep from a friend, and I wasn't willing to turn this offer down, so I set this up real quick, and now I'm searching for right around 150 gallon tank for him. But I'm just going to kind of give you guys a couple words of advice when getting a fish like this, when you set it up in a tank, and that's pretty much going to be it, other than updates down the road. So as you guys can see, this guy's right around 7 months old. Just beautiful, beautiful fish. I mean, look at that. Let me see if I can get him to come around. Over here you could just see the coloration on these scales. He's just beautiful. But I got him on a drip back right now. It's pretty constant stream since there's quite a bit of water in there, and this will give him a little bit of time to get used to the tank water that I have here. Now guys, this is really, really important. I don't know if many of you guys have dealt with bigger fish or even smaller fish in this case, but there is times where people do drop fish and they land on the ground, and you know, it's a pretty sad thing, but you know, your first reaction is to try to pick that fish up and get him into the tank as fast as possible. As many of you guys do know, fish are very slippery. So here's a little tip, guys. Always have a rag with you or a t-shirt or something in order to grab that fish as fast as possible. Basically, if the fish drops on the ground, you could just drop the cloth down, pick the fish up, you know, and place him in the tank instead of sitting there trying to catch him as he slips through your fingers. That tip was from Tony, a buddy of mine that I got this fish from, and he insisted that I had this rag with me when I do this. So it's a great tip. I never even thought about it. I've dropped tons of cichlids back in the day. Just not my fault, just jumping out of you know, my net or whatever. But it would have been nice to know that if all I needed was a towel, I could have picked that fish up in less than a second instead of sitting there fiddling with it until I got a good grip on it. So we're going to let this guy acclimate for a while, and this lucky guy is going to be living in here for probably about a month or so until I find a 150 gallon tank, or I'll just have to buy another one of these until I find one. I just want one for a good deal, and I'm willing to wait. He's going to have a beautiful home right here in this tank right here, so I'm not too worried about it. So, alright guys, so I got the Arowana inside the 150 gallon stock tank now. Basically just reached my hands in there, grabbed them with 2 hands, and gently set them in here, and place this egg crate over here because these guys are notorious for jumping out. But I'll go ahead and move it. He's pretty much just been chilling right here, just swimming towards the current. So we'll see if he comes back up.